Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Friends Podcast, man. Thank you so much for joining us. And if it's your first time,
Yes, sir.
thank you, man. Thank you for coming to join us and listening to what we have to say today, man. I'll go ahead and introduce myself. My name is Matt. I'm here with my co-host.
My name is Rod, and this is the Friends Podcast, as Matt just said. Make sure you check us out because we're streaming everywhere. That means Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Amazon Music, iHeartRadio, YouTube, and make sure you check out our socials at the Friends Pod.
Yeah, please do, man. To go ahead and check us out everywhere we are. But let's kind of get into it how we usually do. I guess what's going on with you, with you this week, Rod?
Oh man, I'm still getting over. I went to this soccer game, and I'm tired of going to games and losing because it makes me feel like I'm the bad luck.
Yeah.
Like I've seen so many lost games in the Red Bulls arena, and it's starting to get to me. But man, is it me? Because every time I'm there, niggas just want to lose. They don't want to play hard. Like, get up and down the court, score a goal, and that's all I want to see.
You think it's you, or you think they just suck?
Man, at first I was like, man, these niggas suck.
Mm-hmm.
But then I talked to other people who've been going to the games, and I was like, man, they don't normally be playing like this. Like, oh, word?
Damn.
I'm like, damn, maybe it's me. Like, maybe because I'm here. Maybe it's my karma is them losing.
Damn.
And me seeing the bad game.
That'd be crazy. No one man should have all that power. That's crazy.
What about you? How's your week going?
Man, not too bad. I'm about to go ahead and take a little, a little trip up to Bay City today and go kick it right quick.
What the fuck is a Bay City?
You don't know where Bay City is?
It's not California. The only Bay I know.
No, it's in Michigan. I mean, you know we got all these great lakes, all these great lakes in Michigan.
So you're going to the beach? Not
the beach, but Bay City is up near like Saginaw area.
What is there to do there?
I don't know. That's what I'm about to go find out. I'm about to go kick it with the homies. Go see what they got going on up there. Yeah, I've never been up there, but I've been to Saginaw plenty times. So
saw plenty YT.
Probably. I honestly don't know. I have no idea, but they summoned me. They said, man, come up here. We about to kick it, do whatever the fuck. So about to go get drunker than I should be, and go ahead and kick it like that. But with that being said, we can go ahead and get into our topics for today.
Make sure y'all niggas be safe out there.
Man, I ain't trying to get lynched for nobody. I'm telling you. Yeah, especially in them little small towns. You never know what the fuck could happen out there.
It's normally a good time though. Like, it's always in the small towns where they just seem to be a ping pong table, a beer pong table, and a keg.
That's it. That's all they need.
Like, that's it. I fuck with those kind of parties.
It'd be a good time to hit on somebody's wife, and then they go get the nooses and shit.
Man, you can hit on somebody's wife, and they just really be there with you. Be like, yeah, like they be liking it.
Not in them environments. Them motherfuckers would be like, what? Get your nigger lips off.
I've definitely been in those environments where it's just like, it seemed like the dude didn't mind and the girl was liking it. So
sometimes the dude be too pussy to say something though. That really be what it is though. Like,
you think so?
Yeah, for sure. I done seen so many situations where somebody talking to somebody's girl.
People like cuck.
I knew that's where you was going. People do. But then there's also dudes that wouldn't rock with that at all, but they still just be scared to say something. They're like, I don't.
Yeah, especially if they girls having a great ass time, they just looking at them, just smiling. I'm like, I'm having a great time. She having a great time.
Like, okay.
And she looking at you like, I can't believe he would do that. What?
Yeah, like, better go find somebody else to talk to. For real.
Like, this ain't it.
Yeah. Nah, but
it is for me though.
That's crazy. Damn, I really want to ask you this question. I'm not gonna ask you because that's too deep. So I'm not gonna go there. But what I am gonna ask you is,
I love a good beer and white titties.
This nigga is different. I don't know what's going on with this guy today. Yeah, but so let me ask you this though. Like, so we spoke about Brittney Griner. We actually spoke about Brittney Griner last week too, which is a crazy thing.
The sentence came down. The hammer.
Yeah.
Not that kind of hammer.
Nah, she don't like them kind of hammers.
Nah, she don't like that.
But
Not like how Young Thug would say, the
yeah,
dick.
not those. She
Nah.
never mind. Okay, anyway, see, I was about to go too
She
far.
definitely
But
strapped.
not exactly. But damn, damn, it's so many things I just want to say, but I'm like, I'm gonna have to cut this shit out. But so how you feel about this show? So she just got
Fucking people with a
9.
fucking sausage in that prison.
Man, they gonna have to have something in there, some cucumber or something.
Kitchen.
9 years though, man. 9 years is a very long time. I guess first, do you
I
feel
pray
like
for her family first off.
okay?
Like her family, people who are by her side, and to see your family member go through something like this. I want to start this off as that, and besides the jokes, but I hate just seeing anyone black. Like I'm for all black people, and I don't want to see anyone going through any type of trouble or anything like that.
Mm-hmm.
And I hate that people who are typically dark skinned, the facts and the statistics will be there to support what I'm saying. They get more years than our white counterparts.
Right.
Beyond the political thing, the fact that she's a celebrity and people want to make this a story about, it's a political thing because we in not the best of condition with Russia, that's why she got such a harsh sentence. But there's a lot of people from America who got caught up in that system and they got very similar results. So I mean, it could be multiple things, but I don't think she's a political story or whatever, but
I mean, I think she did
maybe it is.
kneel. I think she knelt at some point, like for the national anthem. So I think people feeling some type of way about
She
how
in
she.
Russia though.
But I'm saying when she was here, she did. So I think people are mad about that, and that's why people are not on her side. I know Donald Trump, President 45 said something about her, talking about, oh, she don't like this country no way. She was kneeling and all that shit. So I know some people feeling some type of way about that, but I guess is 9 years too much though? Like, do you feel like
Man,
that's just
Trump, like he really hold a grudge.
no for
Like
real?
he know how to hold a fucking grudge. Cause I'm like, damn, like years later, this man just popping up like with something wild. Like, why do you even gotta respond on this? Like, your ex-wife just died and you like planting her in a fucking golf course.
Right, let's talk about that.
Like, is that because you can get fucking tax breaks for having a cemetery like
That's what
at
I'm
your
hearing.
property? Yeah, that's what I've been hearing.
That's what I'm hearing. I don't know if it's just
Let's stay off of black people problem, Big T.
yeah, like yeah, you having a lot of shit. And he
Yeah.
said he called her a potentially spoiled person who went to Russia, quote, loaded up with drugs.
She had less than a gram on a vape. Come on
Like,
now.
if you don't get the fuck on, like, what are you talking about, bro?
Let's talk about them insurrectionists.
Let's talk about that. How you currently under trial?
Exactly. Man, you be quiet about when it be involved with you. Well, you be so vocal when it's somebody else. Like
yeah.
when Mr. Biden fell off his fucking bike like an old ass man. You was the first one to make hella jokes. Like you ain't never fell. You 78, 80 years old, something like that.
70 something.
I don't know. But you definitely fell, old man.
Definitely.
Like, give it up.
Yeah, I don't get that. But is 9 years too much though? Do you feel like the sentencing is fair?
I mean, I feel like I'm biased because I'm from America. Coming from Russia, I feel like they're more used to like those harsh laws, and it's not as big as a democracy as it is here. So me saying like, yeah, that's too harsh, that's too much.
Yeah.
Of course, in America law standards, and me living here, I would say that. But if I was a Russian citizen, it probably sounds pretty on cue to what is expected. So
I agree.
it's hard to be like, yo, like this shit is it's so terrible, which it definitely is. But there's hella stories that go under wraps. That like it's the only reason we even hearing about this is because she got some celebrity. What about all the people who go under the radar? There's hella people in America today, right now, who are spending pretty much their life in prison for weed and
Yeah,
cannabis.
yeah,
But we want to be mad about what Russia's doing about it. Like we should have that same outrage right here in America.
we definitely should. And some people
Like,
are. Some people mad about it.
yeah,
Some
some
people are.
people, but
Yeah.
it should be all women. Like all this fucking thing saying it's political figure, all this like blah blah blah. Fix here. Fix the
Hmm.
problem here. Get the shit like talk to your senators, talk to everyone like that. Like I don't know why they think Biden wants to help someone out over Russia who did that. Like he's not even trying to change the shit here. Like he spoke openly about, oh, I think we need more tests and things like that regarding weed and cannabis and stuff like that. I don't think we're ready to completely just legalize it. He's not for legalizing marijuana. That's why he wants to go through the steps because he know it's not gonna pass. So it's just like he's not even for weed or cannabis, and the fact that Brittney Griner's in a different country, you think he wants to give up some Russian arms dealer or something like that, like for her because she had a less than a gram in a vape pen?
Hell no, that's not even equal.
Like just because she played women's basketball, which y'all don't even support. Y'all don't even like women's basketball. Let's be real.
Hmm.
Y'all don't go to women's sports. Y'all don't check it out. Like, where's the outrage coming from? Like, if you that mad, go to the game, support, go watch it.
Yeah, I doubt that's gonna happen. But I mean, but the president and the vice president said that they're doing everything in their power to work on getting her back. So they
Get
were kind of
everyone
involved.
back. Like, I'm
I
tired of
agree.
just the story being on Griner. Like, there's so many people in the prison system. Get all of them home. Like, just because she's a celebrity, like, she's not even that big of a fucking celebrity to me. Like, get everyone home. I want Ray Ray back.
Yeah, no, I feel that. I definitely feel that. Um, no, I agree with everything you just said. I don't even
Fucking
got to
ass
speak on it.
a millionaire. Like, just because she got bread, she could talk to the president. There's some people who can't talk to the president and don't come home.
Yeah, no, that's a fact. That's definitely a fact. So let's go ahead and get into our
Grind
next
my
topic.
gears.
Let's get to our next topic here. I guess we can kind of talk about some crazy shit that's going on in, well, I won't say crazy, but something interesting that's going on in Saudi Arabia. So there's a plan for a mirrored skyscraper. I want to say the first phase is like $1.2 trillion for this, and so this is going to be like this big, skyscraper slash building that's like a functional city, 100 miles long. I want to say it was like 500 meters tall and stuff like that. So it's going to be a
You're
functional
reading the
city.
story, right?
Yeah. I don't have I didn't take notes, but
We got the
yeah.
article right here.
Okay, we'll speak on it then.
All right. So the article says Saudi Arabia plans 100-mile long mirrored skyscraper mega city. It's going to pretty much be this big city which runs in a line 200 meters wide going through the desert in Saudi Arabia. And the leader there, he's investing in this, and he comparing this to architecture as magnificent as the pyramids. And this is our century. This is our plant in today's society, which is gonna be pretty much a fruitful in our future generations. It's gonna be a green city. It's gonna be powered through looks like clean energy. I would assume it's gonna have a railway system running underground that can go back and forth, a high-speed rail end to end with a transit of 20 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
So
Wow.
you can imagine like 100-mile long in 20 minutes. Like we don't have anything that quick here in America.
Nope.
Our transit system is fucking trash compared to some of the different speeds and high rail things in the London area or like
Was
some
that
of our Chinese
like
or
Japan? It
Japanese.
was like the Japanese speed rail or something.
Yeah, our transit system is slow and it's terrible compared to
Hmm.
like these other countries, and we definitely got to step that shit up.
No, for sure.
But yeah, I mean, it looks really cool looking at it. I mean, I've heard the good and the bad, but what do you think about it?
I mean, definitely looks cool, but I don't know. When I see shit like this, and I see that this, this the amount of money that's going to be spent on this and this type of thing, like I just always think about like there's so much other things that you can buy. Like this is really just going to be a tourist attraction for people to come and be like, oh, this is cool, and they're gonna have people living in there. Rent gonna be high as hell, I'm sure. And like
Yeah,
I
it's
just don't
definitely like a
see.
city.
Yeah,
They said similar to like Montana or some shit like that.
it's cool.
So
Like that's
people living there. It's gonna have a stadium. It's gonna have a railway system. Green life, clean energy.
yeah.
Sound cool to me. I mean, I want to go.
I mean, definitely, but just look at how much money they spending for no reason.
Look how they spend hella money here.
I mean,
Like
yeah.
America's like 30 trillion in debt right now
No, I'm not
because
saying
they
that.
want
I'm
to
not.
spend 1 trillion on something that will most definitely bring the money back to them, and also make a good place to live. That I don't know. I mean, I'm not too mad at.
I mean, I'm not mad, but I feel like it could be $1 trillion. You could do a lot with a trip. Like that's 1,000 billions of dollars, bro. Like what? You can do a lot of shit with that. And I feel like making one singular city, which of course is going to be 100 miles. Like, yeah, I don't know. It's like I said, it looks cool, but at the same time, like, why? If it was me spending my money and I had trillions of dollars to invest in something, it wouldn't be this. Like, think about the maintenance. Think about the
It's a
natural
city, so I
resources.
mean, it's gonna be maintenance, regular maintenance.
Is it? I don't know.
But
If it's gonna be inside this glass enclosement, I feel like you got to clean that motherfucker.
what would you spend it on?
Affordable housing.
In
Um,
Saudi Arabia?
sure.
This
I don't
isn't
know.
Saudi Arabia. This is not an American problem.
It is in Saudi Arabia. I don't.
So
Yeah. I mean, I'm sure they need affordable housing over there too. I don't know. I don't know they
all the Saudi
financial.
Arabians I know, they be living good.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, that's the ones you know. You don't know the other ones because they don't
Nah, I
have
don't.
internet. You
Like
know what I mean?
the Arabs here, I guess. And y'all living a life. I be going back and forth, taking trips. The fam good. Y'all eating right. Like y'all living a life. Like y'all living a dream.
No, for sure.
I haven't met any poor Saudi Arabians, so it's hard to say. But all the ones I made, they sure go ahead and spend that money. I
Yeah,
mean,
I mean,
that's really paying more money into their pocket because it's gonna create jobs.
create jobs for sure. It's
Hopefully,
gonna
they're
come
getting paid
back.
the right wage. Like,
Now that's the thing too. I mean, yeah, it's gonna create jobs. It's gonna come back when they have people coming to invest and coming to visit and all that kind of stuff.
yeah, that's a lot of jobs,
For sure.
especially since who's ever in charge, he's trying to create this by 2030. But realistically, it's gonna they saying 50 years, but
Yeah, phase one is supposed to be 2030. So I don't know how many phases they have. They don't have that in the article, but I don't know, man. That's just me. I just feel like it could be spent. Like, come on, you can't find no other ways to spend $1 trillion than to buy this to build this crazy mirror city.
shit, if I was a king out there, I'm gonna do this too. Why not?
See, but why?
Why not? That's my point. It's like, why,
See,
like if I had that much power and I could just make a city that looks like that, like if someone like proposed that in my face, I'm buying that too.
I don't know, bro.
Like I ain't got y'all problems. So if someone like talk about man this city that looks like that, and he just looking at all those videos, I'm like, man, I'm about to be on that train. I'm about to be in this 100 mile 20 minutes. Like, can go boom boom.
That's hard.
I can. It just looks dope to me. Like it just seems like a great attraction that I would just love to be. Like there's so much
No, for
stuff.
sure, for sure. But even like you just spoke on the transit system. What about spending 200 billion on transit throughout the whole country? What about like I said, affordable housing? What about more investment into agriculture, into education, into, you know what I mean? Like these are things that I feel like could be spent versus buying the city. Like what's really gonna be, and also
I
who is this?
guarantee they're gonna have some schools in the line though.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Like who is this marketed towards? Like are their families gonna be here, or is it gonna just
It
be
seems
like
like it's gonna be rich people.
rich people with
Uh
families, or is it just
Nobody broke is living here unless they worked.
not at all?
Like a merit city with like merit housing and everything. Like broke people not living here. Like I saw fucking Swiss Beats posting about this, and he had like a little clip. I'm like,
Oh yeah.
I think he might have been a part of this whole deal
Mm-hmm.
in like the creation of this and marketing of this. You know, he went to school. He took his little side course in Harvard or something. Like
Yeah.
he ain't really go there, but he took a little
No, he did.
course. Oh, he
He was
did.
there. He was on campus and everything.
Yeah, so they say. But
Hey,
yeah, I'm like man, that nigga, like he's something like he just seemed like real excited for this.
hey,
Like,
cause like I said, the money coming back for sure.
oh man,
Like
and like
absolutely
it's
tenfold.
people like them, the millionaires of Saudi Arabia, who gonna be here. Like,
Mm-hmm. I could see
man,
that.
it look beautiful.
It does though.
A
That's why
whole
I
city
hate,
of fucking millionaires. Like, I
man.
hope I got enough money to live here in 2030, 2040.
Man, I'm trying to tell you. I don't know how Saudi Arabia is for black people though, but I mean, it could be cool.
I mean, look at Swiss. Look, he part of it. It's pretty good for him.
I think ain't he part Saudi though?
Hell no.
Yeah, he is. He not all the way black.
That nigga definitely not no fucking Saudi. Like, fuck out of here. That I'm not believing that.
The nigga name is Kasim.
I don't
Okay,
want
hold
to
on,
hear
hold
that.
on, hold on, hold on.
Kasim. That nigga name is Swiss Beats.
Hold on. I'm trying to look at his Wikipedia right now.
Is he from Virginia or something?
No, he from the Bronx.
Bronx. Oh, Kasim Dean. New York, born and raised in New York City.
That nigga, he definitely something else.
Man,
It don't say it
this
on here,
bald
but
headed Negro.
he's
I swear to
Muslim.
God.
He definitely Muslim. Okay, so that's even closer. He got a son named Egypt. That's Middle East.
Nigga saw the deal, was like, zone, zone, zone. Head
For
ass.
real. But yeah, man. Okay, I guess we could stop trying to speculate on his his ethnicity and whatever, and move on to the next one.
Shout out to Alicia.
Man, for real though, for real, and Mashonda, for real. Yeah, man. So let's go ahead and talk about, man, everything. When I see pictures of this shit, man, like this shit damn near give me the heebie-jeebies. I can't even talk. I've been drinking, y'all. But this shit give me the heebie-jeebies when I've been seeing these monkeypox pictures.
Man, why is this shit called monkeypox?
I don't know.
Like,
What you feel like it's some racist shit?
it does seem a bit racial to me when I hear monkeypox. Like why? I feel like they're trying to blame it on Africa when I hear something like that.
Yeah, I was thinking that the other day. I'm like, I wonder what percentage of people have, of black people have it versus white people. Like
In
versus,
Africa, it's like I
yeah,
guarantee it ain't that big a percentage out there that got fucking monkeypox. Come
I
on
don't
now.
know.
It just sounds like every time there's some type of big thing or virus that's going around, they seem like they blame it on China, they're blaming it on Africa, like they're just blaming on like anybody but America.
I mean, we
Like,
got people over here that take showers once a week, so I mean, like we dirty too. You know what I
yeah, it's
mean?
definitely some dirty people.
For
Like, you
sure.
go on the street in fucking California, you'll see a hella homeless people. In New York, like I've seen videos of the homeless slinging their own shit at people's fucking face in New York City.
New York City.
Like literally, like grabbing his ass and getting a big handful of shit and throwing it at some woman's face. His feces.
Crazy.
The only thing she could do was scream.
Shit, what else you gonna do? But according
Eat
to
shit.
this, yeah, basically, according to this BBC, according to this BBC article from yesterday, so it does look like there's two main strains, West African and Central African. So I guess maybe that's where it originated. I mean, there are monkeys in Africa.
Yeah.
I don't know why it could be called
I'm
that,
just
but
a conspiracy theorist. I just don't believe that's where it's from. They just be like, oh, it originated here.
yeah,
Like,
yeah,
for sure it did.
on some bullshit. I mean, we had bird flu though. Bird flu was named after an animal. Chicken pox. You know what I mean? Like,
Hmm.
you
These
know,
girls do be having the bird flu.
that's a whole different podcast right there. That's fresh and fit. This is the Friends podcast.
No, I'm just saying what Gucci Man, but like,
That's not what Gucci Man was talking about at all. He was talking about birds, not birds. But I don't know. So are you scared of this shit? Like, do you move differently throughout daily life, think knowing that this shit is out here?
what I learned from the coronavirus, if you gonna get it, you gonna get it.
But you don't want this though. Have you seen the pictures?
I ain't want corona either,
But at
but
least
I
you ain't
still got it.
gonna. Yeah,
I
but
still got it twice.
imagine walking. Well, I guess you ain't gonna walk into work, but I guess you're gonna be by yourself if you get this shit. Trying to quarantine and like imagine looking in the mirror
I
and
know who
looking
I
at
will
yourself.
go in there if I had it at work.
Nah, don't do that, man.
I'm gonna dap up.
You ain't shit, man.
Like, yo, what's good, bro?
Like that. Right.
like, yeah, you next.
Nah, for sure. Man, I hope nobody do me like that. That's why I'm gonna be inside. I was saying this a couple weeks ago. Like I'm inside for the most part, cause shit is out here.
You in
COVID's
the
still
bay
out
with it
here.
though.
I mean, one day, I'll risk it for one day.
Mm.
You know, but I don't know. This shit just look crazy to me. I don't want this shit. I ain't want COVID either, but I definitely don't want this shit. Like I'm just looking at this picture, it's
Yeah,
making
you
me.
ain't gonna die from it. I mean, if they got something to fix it. You just be at the crib with bumps.
But look at this shit though. This shit look crazy.
Man, that shit look nasty. I ain't gonna lie.
Like dog.
But you just gonna be in the crib just with bumps on your face
I'm saying I gotta look in
and
the
all that.
mirror and be
Like,
like, damn, this is me now.
that's probably gonna be scars and all that until it heals up.
Yeah,
But
what's the after effects? That's what I'm curious about.
mm, I mean, they big ass pimples look like just everywhere. I never was a nigga who had acne either. Like even growing up, I never had bad acne. So
Yeah,
man,
it's gonna be a change of pace. Well, let's hope you don't get it. Let's hope I don't get it.
yeah,
Hopefully.
exactly. I was like, what do you mean it's gonna be a change of pace?
Right.
This blessing is here to stay.
No cap. Like, yeah, we definitely gonna try to avoid this at all costs. I mean, I don't even know what can help other than stop touching people. Like
I mean,
masks don't help.
yeah, I mean, I've been hearing the stories in Michigan. Like, say, confirmed like 70 cases or something.
Mm-hmm.
It's going crazy in California. It's going big in New York.
Yeah.
All the big cities, of course, they're gonna say that. But the number compared to the population is normally it's probably less than 1% to be real.
No, for sure. It's definitely less than one
So
right now.
I'm, only thing you can really do is just pray and hope for the best.
Yeah.
Live your life. Be observant. If a dude looks sick or a lady looks sick, make sure you bring your hand sanitizer. Like I don't know. I don't really even know how I spread like that. So
You touching people.
I
If
don't
you
know if
touch
it's
somebody with the
airborne.
bump, no, it's not. Well, I've heard it was airborne, but I don't think that's confirmed. But I know if you touch somebody that got it, then that heightens the chance of you getting it. So
Yeah, it seemed like it's mostly what they said. Most people who seem to get it
mhm.
are a part of LGBT community.
Oh yeah, they did say that. Yeah,
That they said the highest percentage is amongst the gays.
yeah.
So man, y'all gotta be careful because I don't know why it's like real big on y'all, but whatever y'all doing, I don't know if they're not cleaning right. Like
I don't know.
I don't know why it's so big on them, but
I don't
hey,
know if that's changed. I know that's how it was at the beginning, but I don't know if it's changed yet
it's
though.
on this
I don't
article
know.
I read.
I like it was like a recent thing.
No, it's an article. It talks about how it's on the gays. Like majority, this seems to be on them, and how they're encouraging them to take the vaccine more sooner.
Well, it says
So
here, although some of the cases have been seen in gay and bisexual men, anyone who comes into close contact with someone who has monkeypox could potentially get the virus.
yeah,
So it don't even got to be. You could just be around somebody that's
Yeah, I mean, it seemed like more likely if you're around a gay person, you're gonna get monkeypox.
at this
Is that how
moment.
you
That
read
shit
it,
sound
or
crazy. That sound
like,
crazy, but
like I don't know, like that's what it seemed like to me. I'm like, all right. So if I just stay back from gay people, I might be straight.
I mean, when you put it like that, it sound crazy, but
No, that's just how I read it.
that's
Like,
essentially what they're saying is like that.
I'm not. I don't got anything against LGBT community. I'm just saying, like, the way I read it on this article, I'm like, you know what? I just gotta stay back. Like,
Well, it says although some of the cases have been seen, so it don't say
yeah,
most. So I don't know. I don't know the breakdown of who's LGBT and who's straight or whatever. But
yeah.
regardless, I'm not.
Monkeypox gonna find out though.
Nah, for sure, for sure. So I'm just trying to stay out of close contact with most people for the most part, just because like this shit, I definitely don't want this shit. Keep
Whew.
keep all this shit, man. I ain't never had no chicken pox, like.
Nah, me neither.
So it's like I'm just trying to stay as skin clear as possible. But oh man, I guess let's kind of wrap it up, man. Let's wrap it up with the conversation. I know we talked about this in the pre-show. We were talking about hating, man. Niggas be haters, man. Like niggas be big hating for no reason. And recently Kodak Black has been hating on NBA Youngboy. For what reason? I really
Why
don't
you say he
understand
hating?
why.
What he
That's what
say?
I want. So what he said, I know like he's been hating like a couple days, like but today or yesterday I just heard something where he was like, man, y'all annoying as hell with that why be better under the comments. Like that nigga cool, but like y'all nigga be dick riding, woo, woo, woo. That's basically what Kodak was saying. And I don't know, it just sounded like hate to me. Cause I feel like if it really something can bother you, but for you to get out and make a tweet about it, like as another artist that's damn near as big as Youngboy, like you just look like a hater. So I feel like he should have
I mean,
just,
people said the same thing about Eminem fans. They be like, "Oh man, they so annoying, Eminem fans,"
are
and they
they?
always be like, "Eminem fans are very annoying."
I
Like,
never, I don't think I ever came across one like that, like no big one.
you can look at all his comments.
I don't,
Like, anytime he goes in a beef with anyone,
yeah.
Eminem fans is all in your fucking comments for sure.
But I feel like nobody is worse than the Barbs though.
Eminem might be worse. The stands,
Oh, that's what they call it. Oh, that's where the word "stand" came from. That's crazy.
like the stands might be way worse. Like this nigga Kodak was like, nigga can't even post a cheeseburger without they ads
Yeah,
under our post
that's just
talking
funny.
about YB post his burger better. I love it. I love the music too. That's cool, but the shit be irritating as fuck, homie. Y'all stay on that nigga page with that shit. Like my
Post a
point,
burger.
like my point is like if people was on under his comments talking about Kodak better on every single post, he won't be saying a word. Like how YB ain't saying a word.
Nothing.
Like nigga, he never told anybody to post YB better. Like that's never been his thing at all. Like you can't blame him for the fans and the type of love they have and the connection they feel to that artist.
Mm-hmm.
That's something that's just organic. It just happens.
For sure. For sure.
If they're not organic to you and you talking to them reckless about it, it seems like hate. 'Cause that's not your business. Like talk about what involved you. Like you, I don't know. It look different because if you be like, everybody gotta start saying Kodak better, because nobody, that nigga NBA Youngboy, he ain't never said, I want y'all to say this. It just they
Never.
do.
Yeah. I mean, so it wasn't to me though. I feel like it wasn't hate, and he has a valid point that like the dick riding is just crazy. But at the same
I don't
time,
know. That's what we were talking about before about the dick rotting thing. Like anytime you show love, it's just dick rotting. Like, like that's literally anytime you want to show love to who you really like. Like if you a big fan of somebody, you can't be a big fan of nobody. Being a big fan just means you're a dick rider. Like in today's age, like being a fan, like it's even looked down upon. You can't even say you a fan of somebody without
yeah,
someone be
no,
like,
oh, he
you
cool. He
on that
cool.
nigga dick.
Yeah.
Like you need to hop off, son. Like you need to
Like, he
relax.
free.
Like you
No,
can't be a fan of nothing. Like
but if you on the internet every day and under every comment under every YouTube video talking about why be better,
That's the
Like,
thing. It's not one person though. It literally is like it's like a million people that's saying YB better. It's not even one person.
but I'm saying if you're doing that every day, like, come on, dog, you're doing too much. Like the fans can't get, like I said, bars be annoying. Like sometimes the beehive be annoying. Like just we know that they dope. We understand. Like y'all don't have to come to
The
bat for
way they
them
feel,
every
like
day.
they don't feel like people understand. When that nigga was over there like yelling at Chief Keef shit,
Oh yeah,
like Chief Keef ain't this, Chief Keef ain't that.
yeah.
Man,
No, he was for real. He was passionate. I guess I get it. Maybe I'm just not a fan of somebody that much. Where it's just like I need to express this to the world, and I need to make you see it.
you told me one time you was like, I'll never wear a rapper face on my chest. Like,
Never.
I'll never buy a shirt with a rapper on my chest. I'll be like, why not?
No.
Even if they died, dead.
I don't know that nigga. I like his music, but I don't know him. Like
You ain't
I
buy.
don't
You
know.
want to buy no Nipsey shirt?
No.
Tupac, Biggie.
Nah. It's just not my
Yes.
style. I like patterns. I don't like faces on my shit.
Yeah.
Personally, but I mean,
Wait
I don't
on
know
the
that.
Nessie shit. He got a little cartoon.
But that's not no face. It's not no picture of him like at the fucking graduation with the fucking. You know what I mean? Like it's not no picture. It's an
Oh, okay.
illustration.
Okay.
It's an illustration.
If you
That's
say
not different.
so.
That's not different.
It don't seem different to me.
It's an illustration though.
It's an illustration of him.
Like you got one too, so I don't know why you talking shit.
No, you the only nigga that say you won't do it. I got artists. Like I got a Nipsey Hussle shirt. I got my boy Jay Nessie the Rilla shirt. Like I copped that shit.
Yeah.
Like I got a Snoop Dogg shirt. Like I like artists. Like people that I really fuck with, I get their face on my shirt.
Nah, cause you know what that mean when somebody face on a t-shirt though. That mean they dead and gone. Snoop's still here, and Nessie's still here. So like I don't rock
See,
with
that's
it
the
like
point. Like when everybody be saying, like, you got to give people their roses while they still here. People always want to wait to support when people dead. And that's not me. I never been like that kind of nigga.
that. Yeah.
Like I'm supporting them while they here, while they living, giving them their flowers. I love this artist. I say
I feel that. I will say, like, okay, if you want to put your font, like, okay, if you got your font written in a certain way and you got it like the name, I put the name on there, but faces, I don't know. I just can't rock with it personally. But I think I don't know. I don't know what the trajectory of Kodak Black is from here though. I don't think that he could ever reach like because we talked about how Youngboy
I think he peaked.
surpassed Eminem. You think Youngboy or Kodak peaked?
Yeah.
What was the peak?
Today.
Like these days or literally like this day?
I feel like there's nothing different in his repertoire that he's gonna do anymore. I feel like he already showed his cards, and there's nothing wrong with that. It's the same thing where I feel like Gucci Man peaked. Like, man, I mean, he may come out with some heats, but still, it ain't gonna be nothing too out of the water or groundbreaking. Like, it's just like they peaked. Like, that's it. They already made their mark. I mean, I'm glad Kodak already is rich and he got plenty of fans, so he's just gonna eat on that. I don't think he's gonna be a worldwide superstar, which would be the next level, which would be like Drake level or NBA Youngboy level. Like they're just superstars. Like Eminem, like there's nothing you can say with the type of numbers they bring in. They're superstars.
Yeah, like it's cemented.
Like, yeah, it's just like you're in the hood, Kodak. Like you just like a hood legend, and you got some good songs. Like just leave it at that.
I don't know if he peaked yet, but I mean I can see where you're going with it. He had also said like a couple of days ago when I said he was hating a couple of days ago, he was mad because Youngboy got like allegedly got a 60 million deal, like a record deal, and he was talking about like, man, like why? All right, I'm about to get out of my deal. I'm about to get me a 60 million deal.
I saw that.
So it's like, all right, man. Like at this point, let's just stay off the internet because
that nigga Youngboy actually deserved more than 60 mil.
You think so?
Yep.
Well, depending on what the terms of the deal is, though. I don't know.
I mean, I was hearing deals about his last deal was so bad And they were literally saying like every video you put out, they're getting millions a month.
Mm,
So when I hear the number 60 million and labels are getting millions of dollars just off your videos every month,
right.
it makes me think that's not a good deal then.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know if maybe it's a 1-2 album deal though. Like 2 albums for 60 million, not that bad. I don't know. Especially if he still owned his masters, but I don't know the
I
details
think
of the
the
deal.
independent route would have been his best
Honestly.
thing. Like how Russ just be making six figures every month, like on his songs
Hmm.
and things like that. I think with the numbers that NBA Youngboy, if he had the same kind of thing, like
Yeah.
he would be making millions of dollars on his shit, on his own shit every month.
Yeah, he do not need no deal at all.
Like
I don't
he
I don't really.
at this point, it's like he good. Like he's so young too. Like
But
I mean,
think
he
about it like this though. Like, so okay, so if he was independent, right, and he tried to run up 60 million, that might take some time. But if they just give him 60 million off top for however
minus
many,
taxes,
I mean minus taxes, but
and
like
then
then you
everybody you
you
paying.
and you get this lump sum right then though. So I'm think that's the way I'm kind of thinking of it. I do feel like he should have been independent, but
No, I think the a big number, but I don't think it should have been anything less than 100 million for Youngboy.
hmm,
Like he's gonna eat for like you're eating on those numbers for years to come. I'm not just talking about just today.
true, that's
Like
true,
those labels, they gave him 60 million for a reason.
right?
They knew that they were gonna be getting 5 times, 10 times that number down the road. Especially when if that dude passed, like Youngboy
Oh
passed,
man,
like you think his numbers is crazy now. Like it's all right. Let's go to Love and Hate. When we talk, we talk about a few albums or singles, and we try to highlight whether it's hot, so that means you love it, or whether you hate it. We've been doing this game, and what's some songs that you got?
so my first song I want to talk about. Let me bring up "Persuasive" by Doechii. Love or hate? Oh,
I
Doechii and SZA.
I really fucking want that track. I love the beat and the song. Like it's one of those type of dance records. Um, Came out just recently. I think sometime in July,
Mm-hmm.
and Doechii just came out with her little EP. It's called She Her Black Bitch EP.
Mm-hmm.
Great name. I think she's been doing a lot of different festivals and shows and getting with getting on with some great artists like Rico Nasty. They got Swamp, Bitches. That song is dope. The video, all that kind of stuff. But getting back to this track's Persuasive. I just like the momentum and what TDE is doing with her. It doesn't seem like they're treating her like a lot of the artists that they treated in the past on their roster. It seems like they're letting her create and release music and just do her, which seems like that's not something they TDE is normally do. They don't just let people make music and put it out. They're always like the whole shit. But it seemed like Doechii just seems like a rock star. Like she almost seemed like Lil Uzi, Playboy Cardi-ish. Like her energy is just like that's the type of vibe I get from her. So it seems like they're doing something different with her on the roster, and I
Finally.
think it's good. I mean, I
So
fuck
love
with
or
her.
hate?
I mean, I love this track. Obviously, I talk so much about her, but
I don't know. I mean, yeah, TDE is doing their thing and they letting her drop now, but we don't know what's gonna happen in the next 5 years though. Like they could hold her shit up. I hope they don't, but yeah, let people cook, man. Let these artists cook and drop how they want to.
it's a process.
It is.
And you gotta let people grow in their art.
Yeah,
Where's the
my
Ab Soul?
man. Ain't no
All
telling.
right, so let's get to this first track that I got for you. I got Baby Tron, Dog Shit, Malicious Cipher.
Yeah, man. Dog shit malicious cipher, which is funny though, because Doechii and Baby Tron are both double XL freshmen this year, so that's kind of a back to back thing. But so in this one, It's actually Baby Tron, but it's like a bunch of the people that's like around him. Who is it? It's like TRD is on there. Stan Will is on there. It's like 10 people, and it reminded me of this song from back in the day by Doughboys called "The Mob," where like if you heard the mob before, you seen the video, you know, like they all hop out and they show the name, whatever. Basically, basically what I'm trying to say is this shit was dope because they kind of redid that idea, but they was all snapping on some like new Detroit sound type shit. So definitely love this one. I don't know if it's on streaming, but if it is, um, definitely gonna try to pick that joint up. So check out Dog Shit Militia Cipher.
I gotta check that
Um,
out.
yeah, let's talk about Memory Lane by Wiz Khalifa. Love or hate?
Memory Lane. Wiz Khalifa is one of those artists that's I grew up on through the college years for sure. Being a weed smoker, and his music when it was like cushion oranges, I was really fucking with it. His album he just dropped now that this track is off of is Multiverse. And Wiz Khalifa, man, he got those tracks that just make you like this is kind of like about his kids, his girl, like it's just like those slow tracks. I don't know what it is from Wiz Khalifa that make you just like it. Um, it's good. I,
Mm-hmm.
it's good. I don't want to say love though, cause like when you say love, I gotta compare it, and like I'm comparing to his other music or his other songs that I really love.
Yeah.
So if I was to compare it to those, it's not like a mega hit. Um, it's cool though. I do fuck with the track. I like the beat. I like the music, the instruments, everything on there. Like I really do fuck with this track. Cause Wiz, you listening and shit like that. Like I fuck with this track, but I can't say I love it based on if I'm comparing you to your other work. I can't say love. I know recently he got real pissed off at a DJ.
Yeah.
Like the story's been going around, and he was cursing this dude out, saying you want to fight, blah blah blah. And no, I just released my new album, and you ain't playing none of the tracks off of that shit. You playing all my like old shit, and it's like you're mixing my old shit. I understand his frustration and anger, and that it's like I just dropped my album. Like you gotta play my new stuff. Like you can't just be sitting there playing back in the day cushion orange juice or Hollywood or like you can't be playing like my old shit.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
like
I feel that.
I can understand like his frustration and anger. I mean, he normally seemed like a real cool, nice dude, and like I would for sure like he's like one of those people like I look at like Snoop, where I be like, man, I want to just chill and hang out with this person and smoke and just vibe or whatever. Pause. Uh, but yeah. So I'm going into this next song, K Tronada, Twin Flame, featuring Anderson Paak.
This one, man, I it was good. It definitely was a good song. I mean, anytime Katrin, I've said this many times on the podcast, like anytime Katrin to get on the beats, like I'm there. Anderson Pack though, like I feel like he didn't add what I needed from this song. Like it was definitely a good song. I added it to my playlist, but I guess I don't know if it was the shit he was saying or how he was singing, or if his verse didn't his voice didn't fit on the beat, but it just wasn't all the way like it didn't click to me yet. So maybe I'll just keep listening and
He's definitely been, I feel like, missing on a lot of his latest shit.
Anderson or Kitchenada.
Anderson Paak. Like,
Has he? I don't know.
I don't feel like he has like that same allure ever since that Bruno Mars tape. Like, I'm
Hmm.
not getting. I don't even think he necessarily like really proved himself.
No, he
Like
definitely hasn't.
as a solo act. And the music that we're getting, I feel like he already has, and he just doing whatever. But it's like I feel like you should be trying to do better than your last.
Yeah,
and I don't
yeah.
think he's really been doing that.
I don't know.
But
I,
that's my personal opinion on it. I still feel Anderson .Paak, but
no, I definitely fuck with him.
I think he's still got a level that's untapped, and he's been there. He just when you get money, you just get real relaxed,
Get
and instead of trying
complacent.
to be in a legend, because like you're not in that realm or that even you're not gonna be discussed in that way. So if that's what he's going for, I think he got some work to do.
I don't know. I think you have a point there. Maybe he has been just kind of phoning it in, and just kind of been bullshitting. I don't know. I can't really remember no recent tracks that I've heard him on after, because I never heard that album, that um, Silk Sonic shit. So I don't know what that sounded like versus this, but to me, it was just more of the same. It wasn't nothing like that just made me be like, damn. Like when I first heard him, like, oh damn, this nigga is crazy. Like it's dope. Um,
Yeah,
but
I
yeah,
mean
man.
his last project was what 2019,
Mm,
2018. It was Oxnard and Ventura.
yeah, Solo. Yeah, that was his last shit.
So
Um, maybe
I
him
don't
and
know. I
Knowledge
mean,
cooking some shit up. Knowledge, because that was, remember that No Worries tape. That shit was hard.
yeah, it's just
Um,
been a while, and I'm like, I I still feel like he got another level I'm still waiting on. So maybe he has been having a bunch of records. I'm sure he do. Like over the last few years, they just gonna maybe drop in 2023, maybe or into 2022. Like I'm
hmm
probably assuming, but
Yeah,
I mean, time is ticking.
it is taking, man. Yeah, so for me, for this song, I'm just hoping to go to love it, because, like I said, anything K trying to get on, I'm with it. Hoping I go to love it, but for right now, I hate it. So let me get to my last one for you. So that one is Survivor's Guilt by Joey Badass. Love or hate?
So this track here, man, it's hard to say you hate a track when you know it's about someone who passed. Like it talks about Capital Steez. Um, he, I mean, if you know Pro Era, you know he was going through mental issues, which was discussed on the album, and he committed suicide. Um, I mean, I really, I gotta put my hands up and just like look at God and pray for these people. And the mental stability of people is so important. Um, there's always a hotline out there. Make sure y'all go and look that up. And if you feeling down, like go make sure you're talking to the right people and the right folks. It's always people that be like, I'm good, I'm good, I'm good. That be typically those people that be the most down. That's what it seems like. Um, but yeah, anyways. Um, yeah, I mean it's a great track and Joey Badass album. I think it's one for his fans. Listening to it, it's unless you know Pro Era, I don't I don't know if you would get it. Um, but I'm one of those people who bought like Joey Badass album back in the day before he started doing that devastated shit. Um, and this album, it's he can rap well. Like it definitely seems a bit dated. I don't think it's I don't think it's anything more. I don't think it's anything he really did that recent on this project. Um, maybe that's the reason why I'm just like it's cool, like it's alright, but I can't say I love it. So I mean I guess I'm going to go with hate on this. Um, but it's just it's a cool track. I mean he had like excerpt from Capital Steve, and you think that's like that'd be the blueprint for him, but it wasn't on this. Um, yeah, but shout out to Capital Steve's. And all right, let's go to your last track here. It was Hot Boy throwing the towel featuring Lil Uzi Vert.
Yeah, man. Shout out Hot Boy. I think he's from Orlando. Definitely one of the Florida rappers that I really fuck with. So this song, Throwing the towel. I don't know how boy do this thing like this auto tune thing that I just feel like sound good on the song. So really, it's a lot of his shit that I really just fuck with just to listen to. So this one here, Lil Uzi, he did like this thing where he kind of rapped the first part of his verse and then he started getting to his sing songy type shit. So I thought that was super dope. I fuck with the beat and like I said, a lot of hot boy shit. I'm rocking with like for sure. He just dropped his last album, which is called "Blinded by Death," and there's also another song with Uzi, and there's a song with Kodak Black called "Live Life, Die Faster." That's pretty good. I think they're pretty close, Hot Boy and Kodak. So that was definitely a good collab. But yeah, in terms of this one, the the throwing the towel, yeah, that was definitely dope, man. Love all day for sure. Yeah, man, let's go ahead and get up out of here, man. It's been a long ass day, man. We done did a lot today so far. So I guess we can go ahead and wrap this one up where we are.
For sure, interviews coming with some great fucking talent artists coming out. Authors, Hannah. That's a good book. Chicken Fried Pedicure.
Definitely. That's dope. We got plenty of shit coming for y'all. More solos, more interviews, more conversations, more roundtables. Everything, man. Everything y'all could even imagine, man. So we out here. So yeah, man, that's been the Friends Podcast. You guess you want to do highlights for this week?
Yeah, I got a highlight for sure. And it's Beyonce. She's been ravaging the game since the 1990s with Destiny Child as a singer at 9 years old. She's been having number one albums and so many plaques that any artist would aspire to have a voice that's angelic. That's the best way that I can like talk about Beyonce when I speak about her voice. It literally just sounds like what an angel would sound like to me. So she's it's the 1990s, so it's been over 30 years of just putting out this quality of music, and this project is Renaissance. And when I talk about like musicians and stuff like that, and y'all start making comparisons, it's like I don't even want to talk to people if they don't have Beyonce in their top five of like artists of all time. Like it's very hard not to have Beyonce up there. Like just the quality and the time, the value, the art, her fans, her love for the music, staying consistent over the years, being consistent, that's very tough. And most artists, they may do it for like an album or two, but to do it for 30 years and go from child group that was still making hits and bangers to now you got a whole family and you still doing this, it's like it's not typical. Like you can talk about the Michael Jacksons, you can talk about the Princes, you could talk about the Jay-Z's, but when you talk about Beyonce, like her name has to be there.
You're not putting
And
Kendrick over Beyonce?
no, I'm not pinning Kendrick Lamar over Beyonce.
You tripping? What? You like more Beyonce albums than Kendrick albums?
You just heard what I said? Like when I'm talking about a talent who's been doing this for since I was a baby, like 90s, and still coming out with albums.
Yeah.
Like all the albums and projects she put out, and I'm gonna say Kendrick Lamar, who started in the 2010s, is better. I I can't do that. Like I'm not gonna disrespect like Queen Bee like that. Like it's just very impossible. It's like you're gonna pick Kendrick Lamar over Michael Jackson.
You ain't answer
You're
my
gonna pick him
questions though.
over. No, I did. I said I wouldn't. Like I made
No,
that very clear.
I said, do you like more Beyonce albums than Kendrick Lamar albums?
That's I don't know. Like that's a question. Like no, I mean like you I can put that a bunch of people though. Like I could say that for Michael Jackson. Do I like more Michael Jackson albums? Do you like more Michael Jackson albums than Kendrick Lamar?
Yeah,
I can't say that. Do I like more Prince albums than
I
Kendrick
do.
Lamar?
Not Prince, but yes, with Michael Jackson for me.
I mean, I could say Tupac. Like Tupac don't even have that many albums out. Like you say
Yeah,
Biggie. It's even Jay-Z. Like I like more Kendrick Lamar albums than Jay-Z.
so that don't mean he
So
better
like
though.
I don't. That's different because I'm thinking in terms of rapping ability and like the rap. Like I do think Kendrick Lamar. I've already said it. Like we had a whole episode where I said I think he's the best rapper alive.
Right.
Like that means Jay-Z too to me. Like I think the nigga's literally like he's the best rapper ever.
Mm-hmm.
Like I put him there, but if I'm start pinning like musicians and shit, and I'm just adding them in the mix like Prince's, and I'm start pinning over all genres, I can't put Kendrick Lamar over Beyonce. Like I couldn't do it.
Okay.
But
That's fair.
I definitely got Beyonce over Jay-Z though. I like more Beyonce albums than Jay-Z albums.
Okay. Okay. That's fair. That's fair. So shout out to Beyonce. I didn't mean to shit on Beyonce, but I just wanted to validate his claims real quick. But definitely go check out that Renaissance. I haven't heard it, but I heard it was just like a vibe, like
So who you
something you got
highlighting?
something you got to listen to when you outside. Today I want to highlight Madlib. Like Madlib is one of those. Like he's in that same. Actually, him and Jay Dilla have an album together called Champion Sound from like '03.
Sound better than
Like
Kendrick?
who?
Madlib shit.
You said he's a producer. He do rap though. Madlib does rap, but
He
that's
got
not.
hella tapes and shit he rapping.
Yeah, he do rap. He rap as Quasimodo. He does rap, but I won't say it's better than Kendrick, but I fuck with the beats though. The beats hard. The beats hard. So he has this series called Madlib Medicine Show, which is like a 13-part series. Like half of it is his beats and half of it is like DJ sets where he's playing like old school shit that inspired him. I think I listened to part 10 out of 13 the other day, and it was just a vibe. Like it was just so much like older 70s music I'd never heard. So if you like really into that type shit, or even if you like Madlib beats or just boom bap, I don't even
Yeah,
want to say
or
boom
DJ
bap.
Premier.
Nah, he ain't no Premier. He definitely ain't Premier. But Madlib is it just the way he put shit together is just like mind blowing. So sampling and all that shit. But check out Madlib Medicine Show. You can find information about it on Wikipedia and like what
JD
it
or
was.
Madlib?
Like beat wise.
Yep.
I'm gonna say Jay Dilla. Jay Dilla for sure. Just because I don't know, because I'd even listened back to their album and I'd listened to the beats of who made what beat. And I liked more Jay Dilla beats on that album. So I don't know. I just fuck with Jay Dilla. I love the way he samples, his process, his drums, the bounce of it. Like everything is dope. But Madlib is dope at the same time.
Metro Boomin or Mike? Mike Will made it.
Damn. That's tough, man. That's tough. They in two different types of like. I don't even know. I'll probably say
I mean, maybe that's for another pod.
Yeah, I don't even know. 'Cause I'm sitting here trying to break down like who made what. But let's go ahead and get up out of here, man. Like I said, it's been a long ass day. I will make a decision on Mike Will versus Metro Boomin later. But with that being
Even
said,
Southside.
Southside is over all of them to me. But now let's go ahead and get up out of here, man. Thank you so much for listening. We definitely appreciate all the listeners. And yeah, man, we about to get out of here, man. This has been the Friends Podcast, and we out.
Yep. Peace and love. Make sure you check out our socials at the Friends Pod. Peace.